Hello, everyone. It's Pastor Joe Drew, your instructor. And it's Wednesday. Hard to believe it's already Wednesday again, and which means we're going to be talking about what's your assignment. This assignment's going to be a little different than week one assignment. And if you've had a chance to look at it already, maybe you already have some questions. Even after this video, if you still have questions, please feel free to reach out to me, text me, email me, and I'll get back to you. But I'm going to dig right in here. But you're going to have one assignment, okay, one Word document, but that assignment is going to be broken up into two parts, all right? So do your title page. I want you to do the title page, and please, if you don't know already how to do a correct title page, you don't know everything that goes into that title page, use the template I gave you in the news section when the class began, okay? But you're going to do your title page, and then you're going to create lists. Now, some people use Excel when it comes to this. If you're fancy with Excel, you want to use an Excel spreadsheet right here on the first part of the assignment, you can do that. Don't worry, I'm not going to grade up or down based on if you use Excel or not, so don't worry about it. So if you're not familiar with Excel, just put lists of kings, okay? But not just lists of kings. Here's what we're going to do. So it says here, many years after the return of the Israelites from Egypt, the people demanded that they have a king just like the nations around them. Create a list that includes, and here's what it includes, the three kings of the United Kingdom. There were only three, okay? And so, but you got to look that up. And I think our required readings are chapters 5, 8, 9, and 10. So you will find all the answers within those chapters. So you want the three kings of the United Kingdom, you want the kings of the Northern Kingdom, and the kings of the Southern Kingdom. Never fails. It seems like every time I teach this course that people take the three kings of the United Kingdom, and assume that three is for the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. So they're only list three. But let me tell you, in the book, there are lists, and there's way more than three. So that'll get your points taken off if you just list three for the Northern Kingdom and three for the Southern Kingdom. So hopefully that just makes that clear right off the bat. So you do your list of kings, and you want to give the dates of the reigns, okay? You won't see that in the course, on the course webpage. You have to go over to the rubric. And I know it's a little confusing, but to make it as simple as possible, when you're doing your assignment, always have that assignment rubric in front of you. It's going to give you everything you need, okay? So it says on the content part, all the way to the far right, the exemplary, It asks students list 100% of the kings and provides dates of the reigns. Okay, so you're going to need the dates that those kings reigned in the kingdoms. Okay, each one. And then it says list captors and the date of the capture. Okay, so the captors and the date of the capture. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for those who captured the kingdom, the Northern Kingdom, the Southern Kingdom, and the date that those kingdoms fell, who captured them. Give me a date. And that's all I would need there. Okay, so that makes it kind of simple. That's your first part. Have that list. Okay. Part two, it says here, in APA formatted Word essay. So this is where your paragraphs, this is where you're going to be typing, this is where you're going to be doing your paragraphs just like you did in week one. So in essay format, discuss the following. What caused each kingdom to fall? Why did the Southern Kingdom last longer than the Northern Kingdom? And another question, what does the fall of these two kingdoms have to say regarding the necessity for godly leadership? Okay. My computer's wanting to do crazy things, so it just jumped away from the assignment while I was reading it. I apologize. Yeah, what does the fall of these two kingdoms have to say regarding the necessity for godly leadership? Now, if you're on the course homepage here for week 2, you're going to think you're done. But if you go over to the rubric, you're not done, because for full credit, it goes over these 3 questions that I just read. But then on the content section to the far right on your rubric, it says responses are detailed and demonstrate excellent understanding of course material. And here's that part people miss. Student provides examples of how godly leadership is essential for our government today. Okay, so that means this. When you look at that third question, what does the fall of these two kingdoms have to say regarding the necessity for godly leadership? You can't just talk about how good godly leadership is. You can include that. Please do, how good godly leadership is. But for full credit, we need examples of how godly leadership is essential for our government today. Okay? So we need examples of that. And then it talks about include at least, let me make sure. On the course page, it says 4 citations from the textbook. But on the rubric, you actually, and that just meets the expectations. If you want to exceed those and get full credit, you need to contain at least five citations from the textbook or additional academic resource, and 5 or more scriptures. Okay, so 5 from the textbook or additional academic resources. I'll take either of those, and then 5 citations of scripture. Okay, you won't get that. I'm just taking my time for a second because I want you to realize the difference between the course homepage, which is under construction. They're going to be changing it to the rubric on down the road, but that's why I'm taking the time to do this. Follow your rubric on your assignments. Okay, so that's the content part, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's more things on the rubric. Obviously, your APA, your title page, and that's about it on the rubric. It really can be an easy assignment once you find the list. The lists seem to be easy. If you have difficulty, because I get it, if it's been a while since you put a paper together like this, please feel free. Reach out to me. Ask me those questions. There's no dumb questions. There's no simple questions. Just ask me those questions and I'll help you out with that. So I do want to say I'm just looking over this to make sure there's nothing else, but that's about it. But guys, it's Wednesday. Hopefully, if you haven't started your assignment already, now you might even have a better understanding of what the assignment is. And so I hope this helps you. And I know I'll get to see you guys in discussions this week, and we'll be talking about the 10 Commandments, the law, and it's going to be good stuff. I had a good time dialoguing back and forth with you guys in the week 1 discussions, and that was good. And I love to just jump in on those discussions with you guys and see what you guys are already discussing and then throw some more stuff out there. So I appreciate all those who read my responses and who interacted back and forth with me as well. So I think that's it, guys. Have a good Wednesday. And for those who are in the storm that just kind of ripped through parts of the United States, stay safe out there. I know Oklahoma, you guys got hit, maybe parts of Texas. And you guys did a good job communicating with me. If your power was out, you guys contacted me. Thank you for that. I can work with you when you talk to me, when you text me, when you email me. I can get a plan to get you through those types of times with a course like this. Okay, so if anything comes up, I'm not talking really, anything, but if something important, really important comes up that's causing you not to get your work turned in, reach out to me so I can work with you. So that's all I have for tonight. Hopefully your week is treating you well already. If not, there's still a little bit more week to go. Hope it turns around. We'll see you guys. God bless.